Thank you very Thank you very much. We are Agoura High School. We're so honored to be here at the essentially Ellington Year 30. Special thanks to the following supporters: Wynton Marsalis, Todd Stoll, Megan Kelly, Oliver Beasley, Miriam Stewart, the whole staff and crew of essentially Ellington, and the Jazz and Lincoln Center Orchestra and crew. Our mentors, Chris Lewis and Lauren Schoenberg. Everyone back in California, our principal, Mr. Garrett Lepisto, our assistant principal, who's here in the audience, Mr. Aaron Dobson, and our whole staff, teaching, faculty, and staff at Agoura High School. Thanks to our superintendent, Dr. Dan Stepanowski. Our many clinicians and coaches throughout the year. Mr. Bloom, my musical brother from another mother, and the director from last year. Our awesome parents and families, our phenomenal chaperones, Miss Vita Roth and Miss Tara Laquona, and above all, these amazing, talented, supportive, and dedicated student musicians whom I admire, love, and respect greatly. We are Agoura.
Hi, what a way to open up the 30th anniversary of EE at Jazz Lincoln Center. We just heard from Agoura High School. I have the band director here, Robert Hackett. How do you feel?
I feel great.
You look great. That was a very interesting choice to open up with their first song. Tell me about it.
It was a fit for the band. We were looking into two different Latin pieces, and this one it worked from the start, and they really loved it, and it featured the right parts of the whole band.
I know during a competition it's really difficult to go first. How did you feel about that?
I was actually relieved because we get it out of the way, and then we get to go and watch all the rest of the bands and just have the pressures off right now.
I totally agree with you. Let's meet the students. Tell me your name.
My name is Jordan Klein.
How old are you?
I am 17 years old and I'm a senior at Agoura High School.
Your name and age?
My name is Tegan Weiss. I'm also 17 years old, and I'm a junior at Agoura High School.
Yeah, sounded very, very, very great. How do you feel about this?
I thought it went really well. I mean, we worked very hard, and leading up to this, we felt very ready.
I completely second that. Everything I feel went as smoothly as it could be on stage, and I'm very proud of my entire band.
Yeah, I think they all sounded great.